tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't want to go to work because my boss is a jerk and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life because I don't feel alive and there's nothing that makes me happy. Oh, hold my beer for. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here. This is Pinkie, the housewife. I'm putting lotion on my hands. Y'all have to excuse me. I tell you, I keep now not my lotion, but this is one of my lotions that my daughter didn't want anymore. So, I left those lights on back there. Let me turn those lights off. Give me 1 second, guys. I didn't know I had left those on. Wait, let me just put my lotion away. See, I keep this one in here because daughter didn't want this. I love it. I want to throw that away. That comes from Sam's Club. Ooh. Oh no, that's the big. Ooh, no, I'm not throwing that away. She loved the brand of that lotion, but she didn't like that. I call it the flavor. She didn't like that flavor. Let me just turn. Let me just turn these lights off back here right quick. Let me. I just put lotion on my hands, and I don't want it's gonna turn and twist. Let me. Got one turned off, guys. Okay, got two turned off. Okay, here we are. Did I leave my door open? Oh, yes, I did. Baby girl, you close my door for me. Thank you. Okay, thank you, baby. All right, guys. Thank you all for being here. You know why I'm looking like that, right? You know why. Let me turn this sleeve up because see this sleeve here? Because otherwise it'll hang down and I don't want this buckle to keep hitting everything on my desk. So I'm going to turn the sleeves up on my jacket. Hi, Part. Welcome to the Pink House, everybody. Before I do anything, let me go ahead and get the house rules out of the way. Yes, I am. I want to welcome everybody to the Pink House. Yes, I do. And while I'm doing that, can everybody go ahead and hit that like button? Hit that like button for me, please. Because hitting that like button does not cost a thing. It's free. It's free. It's free. And even if you subscribe to the channel, it's free. You don't pay a thing. Only thing that does is just help me to get to my goal. I need to hit 6,000 subscribers this month. Yes, I do. And I'm not playing. I really do need to hit it. It's a matter of principle, should I say. I need to hit it, guys, so y'all need to go ahead and help me to get there. Oh, and let me show you all my cowboy shirt. See here? My cowboy shirt I got on, t-shirt. Yes, it is Cowboy Carter to the rescue. Yes, Cowboy Carter t-shirt. Yes, it is. I don't know why I spent all this damn money on this t-shirt. It's not a Cowboy Carter t-shirt, but it's a cowboy shirt. I don't know why I spent all this money on it. I wish I never did. You know what? The reason why I say that because I cut the tags off just a little while ago before I came live. I had to cut the tags off the shirt, and I looked at the price of the shirt, and I said to myself, "What the fuck? What did I do? What the fuck did I do? I would never pay that much money for. It's a nice T-shirt, but there's no way I would pay that much money for it. I didn't know how much it cost until I looked at it, looked at the price, and realized for that price, it needs to be on sale, on clearance, but it wasn't. It wasn't marked down or nothing. It just had the straight out price on it. I said, what the fuck? Don't do, if y'all see this shirt, don't buy it for that price. Wait till you see it go down on sale somewhere. If they mark it down, then you go get it. Don't go get this t-shirt until it goes on sale. I didn't know what the I didn't know. I had no idea what it cost. I had no idea because I don't look at prices. I really don't. But don't go buy it. I'm telling you, don't buy the t-shirt until it goes on sale. Trust me. Thank you guys for hitting that like button and subscribing. Okay, thank you for doing that. Let's see who we got in this house today. Carlton, I thought we had a talk. Hit yes or no. Did we or did we not? The king is speaking. Yes, you are, Esquire. Eyes on Hodges. But hello to you. But we had a talk. If we did not have a talk, let me know. But I thought we had a talk. Okay. That's okay. Because I got to get started. Okay. But this time, Carlton, I won't. Do you want me to call you king? But I'm going to call. No, I'm not going to. More participation out of you today. Tonight. It's not today, it's tonight. Okay? More participation. Okay. Okay. We're going to be talking. Let me get it ready for y'all. This is some nonsense. Jeffrey Epstein. You know those files got the MAGA people going crazy. They're crazy. They hot up under the collar. They are hot. They burning them red hats. They going crazy. And then y'all know, y'all heard about the people being put in Florida, right? The people in Florida, they just rounding up people, just catching people off the street, going to people's jobs, ain't even been invited, not even welcome or nothing. And they up on somebody's job. Up on somebody's job. You can't even drive your car these days. Hi, Liz. Thank you for Castleberry. Thank you for being here tonight. Yes. Thank you. I thought we did. Thank you. But okay, Mr. King speaking. I don't know why I like to mess with you. I think because I think you good people. Okay, but let me just say this here. They are rounding up people from their jobs, off the street, walking down the street. You can be on the street, you can be standing in front of your house, walking out your door to get ready to go to work. You can be at the grocery store. You can be driving your car home from work, driving your car to work, going to pick up your kids from the soccer field or dance recital. They don't care. We don't know who these people are. I think these are just saying, I think these are some of the January 6th people that he let out. That's why they got their face covered. They would do anything for the dictator. That's what they think he is, a dictator. He's not a dictator. He ain't no dictator. We don't have no dictator in this, in the U.S., United States of America. We do not have a dictator. But some people think we do, but we don't. Okay? We do not have a dictator. Oh, I'm just looking at this TV over here. So I think, just let me just say this. I think the MAGA people woke the fuck up. Yes, they have. Now, I do have a lot of them that's subscribers. Because I don't, I just speak what I see. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not against nobody. No. But I do keep my eyes open because he told you what he was going to do. He told you who he was. He told you who he don't like. He laid it all out for you. Yes, he did. But some people going to do what they want to do. So that's why I'm here to speak. There are still some who believe in his mess. Yes, that's the messy boots. That's what you call the messy boots. The messy boots. Hey, Alice, thank you for being here. Beautiful Miss Pinky in chat. Yes, we're. Oh, let me just put up something right quick. Oh, did I? Okay, yes, I did. Let me just put up something right quick. I'm glad you came in. You made me think about this. Okay, let me just do this right quick. Just oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay. Okay. Happy Friday. Shit. Today. Today is what? Sunday? Oh, forgive me, guys. I'll take that down. It's not Friday, it's Sunday. Now, y'all know, everybody know me. I forget the days of the week. I forget. So this is a lapse of that. Okay. Let me just put it here. Sunday. Mm-mm. Y'all know. Don't even no. Y'all just pretend like y'all don't see that. Sunday. Only reason I forget because I don't have a job. If I worked every day, I would remember what day it is. But because I don't work, I can't remember. I just, all the days are the same to me. Ain't nobody working up in this house. So to me, all the days are the same. And I'm so sorry about that, guys. I've been telling everybody, find me a job. I can't do, I want to start way up here. Okay. I don't want to work my way up. Just give me the position. Just tell me what the job is, and I'll tell you what position I want. Okay. Just give me a job. Then I'm going to remember every day of the week. I'll tell you every day what the day is. And then I won't sleep late till 11, 12, and 1 o'clock. I'll get up when it's time to go to work. I'll get up. I don't want an 8 o'clock where I have to be at 8. That ain't gonna work. I think I probably 9 o'clock. Depends on how close it is to me. Now, if it's very close, where I only have about a few minutes to get there, then I'm good. But if not, I cannot do no long distance, a long drive. Anything over 30 minutes too long. If it's over 20 minutes, that's still too long. 15 minutes, kind of long. Okay. Hi, Renita. Thank you for being in here. Thank you for coming. Renita, I just told everybody, I said happy Friday, and I realized today wasn't Friday. It was Sunday. So I had to change it and say happy Sunday. And I told him I forget the days of the week because I don't have a job. So therefore I can't remember what the day is. You know, if I had somewhere to get up and go every day, maybe not every day, but maybe 3, the most 4 days. But I don't want to work 8 hours. I don't want to work 8 hours. Maybe 4 hours is a good time. The longest I'm willing to work is 5 hours. That's still a long time. Okay? And I don't want to work for 5 days a week. Don't want to work on weekends. So we'll pick 4 days out of that week that I can work. Okay? I don't want to be on the phones. I don't want to answer nobody's phones. I don't have to be very close to the house. Like 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, 15 is still taking it a little far. I would prefer like 5 to 7 minutes away from the house or something like that, or very, very close. And a whole 1 hour lunch. I have to have a 1 hour lunch. And I got to get two breaks. 2 breaks, and what else? What else do people I don't want no benefits. I do want 401k though. I want 401k, but I don't want the benefits. I got all that. I just want 401k, and I want company matching it very, very significant. It got to be good. What else? Nope, definitely not answering your phone and not selling that. I do not want to sell anything. I do not want to sell anything, and I don't want to have to be smiling up in nobody's face to get them to buy something. Then what can I do? I want something where I can, something I can run, something I can. Well, I can walk around and make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to do. Just to keep our eye on things. That's what I want to do. Yeah. That's the kind of job I want to do. I want to sit back on a board again. That would be a great thing. If I can sit on a board again, that would be great. But see, I didn't get paid for those. I want to get paid this time. On anybody's board, I want to get paid this time. Yeah. Okay. So that's what I want. So if you all can find me a job, let me know. But that's what I want. Okay. Find me a job. Then that way I would know what day of the week it is. But I don't want to get up early, and I don't want to work till 5 o'clock. I want to be home before rush hour traffic. Do not want to work till 5 o'clock. I prefer to get off early. 3 o'clock will be nice, but I'll stay to 4 if I can't get off at 3. But I don't want to be, and I don't want to have to, nobody threaten me about I'm going to lose my job. I don't want no job with somebody going to threaten me. If you don't work, no, because I may walk out anytime I get ready. I want to be able to do what I need to do, but I do my job, but do what I need to do, and don't threaten me about losing my job, because then you're going to have to be finding somebody else, because I'll quit a job in a heartbeat, because I really will do that. So don't threaten me about a job. That's all I want. They need to stay. Stay on and be a housewife. Renita, you're supposed to be on my side. You can't be on everybody else's side. How you gonna be related to me and you on other people's side? Y'all, the people I ain't saying nothing. We're gonna get this vote started, because not everybody is for you. They don't want you to get a job. Some people don't want you to get a job. They get jealous when you get a job. They really do. Some people are jealous if you get a job. Yeah. Not everybody's for you. They don't want you to be happy. Yeah. Some people get jealous. You go get a job and you start making money, they get jealous. They want you to be like them without a job. And see, I always tell people I'm willing to work, but under those conditions. Oh, you on my side? Okay, thank you. Do you want a job too, Renita? If I get hired at a good job like that, do you want to go too? If somebody can find me a good job like the one I just suggested, I don't want to work in sales. I don't want to be selling anything. I don't want to have to smile in people's face. And the customer is not always right, because we got a lot of Karens out here, and I don't trust that ish. Mm-mm, mm-mm. When I need to snap, I need to snap. Okay, we're gonna find us a job. Okay, then I can say somebody works now. Yeah. Okay, let's get on to the matter. I think somebody's gonna come up and find me a job, something that I can do. And I really don't want to sit down all day. I want to be able to get up and sit and stand and go. I don't want to be tied to a chair. So if I get up, everybody know I got up and went to the bathroom. I know I want to be able to go and do what I need to do. And just as long as I know I'm good. Oh, you don't want a job? I'm just trying to help myself out by knowing what day of the week it is every day, and maybe not sleeping my whole morning away. That's all. I'm willing to get up. I don't want to get up too early. Shoot, 8 o'clock is early to get dressed for a job. I don't think I want 8 o'clock either. No, I know I don't want 8. 9 o'clock would be too early. Maybe 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock would do good. That way I have time. Oh Lord. 8 o'clock. Oh Lord, it'd be rough on me. Mm-mm. This is lemonade, guys. And my Bucky's. This is Bucky's. Bucky's. This is Bucky's. I love Bucky's. Bucky, you all need to pay me, because I'm always advertising your stuff. You need to pay me. We need to come to a deal or something. Pay me, Bucky's, because I always got something from Bucky's in my hand or on my desk. Pay me. I'm just trying to get myself a job. And that way, me and you can work together. Just think, if we both got a job at the same place, girl, we'd be tearing up something. We both get fired in the first day. Because I don't think I could do what I don't want to talk on no phone. I don't even want to answer nobody's phone. I don't want to do none of that stuff. Oh Lord. I want to have other people answer the phone. Yeah. I'm good at managing people. I can manage good. I don't care how much it pays. You can't pay me enough to answer nobody's phone. I'm serious. There's no amount of money. You can give me a $200 an hour. I'm still not going to answer no phones. $300 an hour. I still will not answer no phones. I'm not answering nobody's phones. You're not going to put no headset on my ears or have me to pick up a phone and say, Bucky's. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Bucky's. This is Pinky, the housewife. How may I help you? What? You want me to find something on aisle 4? What? No, I'm not going to do that. Aisle 4? Can I get a clerk at aisle 4? Tell me what's at aisle 4. I don't know, because I don't even go in the stores. So, no, I'm not going to do that. Okay, let's go ahead and get on with the matter at hand. Okay, I'm just letting you know. Y'all can give me a job, but don't be expecting me to do all this crazy stuff. I'm not answering the phone. I don't want to be tied to a chair. I want to be able to walk around, do what I want to do. If I want to go outside, I want to go outside. And don't want nobody to give me a time schedule when to take a break. F that. When I get ready to take a break, I'll take a break. If I don't want a break, I don't want a break. Who knows? I may walk around in the building without taking a break. So don't tell me I'm on a scheduled break. I know I got 2 breaks, 15 minutes each, and I know I got a 1-hour lunch. Now, if you want to schedule that 1-hour lunch, depends. We got to come to an agreement. I don't take lunches too early. I'll tell you what time I want to eat. If I come in at 10, I'm not eating at 11 or 12. I just got here. So I'll let you know. We'll come to a set agreement, and then I'll go every day at that time. But as for my breaks, I'll let you know When I get up or when I'm ready to go on my break, I'm just ready to go on a break. Okay? I can't do all these crazy jobs. And don't be fussing about you late. Hell, you should be glad I got there. Glad I'm gracing you with my presence that morning. That I made it. Don't be well, you got so many days to be. Don't, that's a threat to me. That's a threat on the job. When a person tell you got so many times to be late, that's threatening. Or you late. Don't let it, no, that's a threat right there. That's a threat. Don't threaten me on no job because I don't want to be there. And then I may get everybody to protest. I started protesting at the job to let everybody know y'all being treated harshly. You're being treated wrong. We may have to make a damn phone call then that you ain't treating their employees right. So don't threaten me about no job. That's shit. Y'all just don't know. You got to stand up for your rights at these places. Hi, Miss Healing. I received your fan. You did? When did you receive it? I'm so glad. Miss Healing, can you can you come up for 1 second just to tell everybody about your fan, and then you can drop right back down and get back in the chat? You don't even have to show your avatar. I mean your face. You can just pop up and just tell everybody if you want. If you do, let me know. I think somebody else received their fan. Who was it? Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea received her fan. She received hers last week. Miss Healing, let me see what color you got. I got it written down. You got the blue fan. How do you like it? You got the blue fan, Miss Healing. Well, I'm glad you so you're the second person that told me that they oh, you received yours last. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah. See there? I told y'all they was gonna go right out. As soon as I had to order them first. I ordered them that night and I got them the next morning. They came the next morning. Okay, that's okay. You didn't have to show your face like me. You stay behind your avatar. When I say avatar, you do this here. You come up like that. Okay, thank you though. But yeah, guys, I'm glad everybody receiving their fans. So Miss Healing received hers. Sweet Tea got hers. I'm just waiting on Terry to let me know whether she got hers, because Terry got two fans, a pink fan and a blue fan. Plus she got she's supposed to be getting a baseball cap from mail that she wanted as well for her prizes. She won 3 things, but I couldn't get that prize ordered for her in time. And when she gets her stuff, she'll tell you what she got, okay? In place of that. And my thoughts, I got her address yesterday. My thoughts, I got your address yesterday. So since the post office was closed today, that means yours will go out tomorrow morning. It don't take long before y'all get them. Well, I'm glad y'all getting them. We're going to do another one of these for July. Another Pinkie gift live gift, gifting, surprise gift doing the live. We'll do another one. It put it out real good. So you're enjoying your fan. Don't that fan really work? Did you know it got a flashlight on it? This end, let me show it to you. This end here is the flashlight. So this is what Miss Healing is talking about. You got to, and you can turn it, you can hold it up like this and turn it on. It's got 2 speeds, or you can do it like this and still have it turned on. And you can sit it down on your desk, or you can, and they got 2 speeds, or you can turn it this way and have it on either way. Yes, it has a flashlight. Yeah, okay. Do you have any update on Black? Yes, Black Titanic is coming to the live. She'll be here. You know, she takes her time getting in here. Black Titanic will be in the lives before the night is over. Yes, it has a flashlight. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get started. Um, we're going to go ahead and get started now. And y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. We're going to do another one next month in July. Not July, August. See, I don't even know what month it is. That's why I need a job. If I had a job, I knew what month it is. I would know whether it's July or August. I would know the date of the week. I would know whether I would get up in the mornings, because I don't want an evening job. I don't want an evening job. I want to be at home. I don't want to be home by 5. I want to be home way before 5. I don't want to work past 3. But if I have to, if I can't go, if I have to go past 3, I prefer to be home before 4 o'clock, or get off at 4 so I can be right at home. I don't want to be in nobody's job too late. When I get hungry, I'm ready to go. If I can't get a 1 hour lunch, that means when I'm hungry, when I get ready to eat, I'm ready to go. Okay, that's all it is. When I get hungry, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go home, or ready to go and get me something to eat, and I'll be back when I get through eating. That's it. I can't be tied down to a job. I can't do that. I can't do that. Well, all those rules that don't make no sense to me. You know what I mean? Don't make no doggone sense. Don't make no doggone sense. I need to tell my husband, go get me a job. Find me a job. That's what I need to tell him to do. Because y'all ain't helping. Y'all ain't trying to find me no job. So I'm going to have to rely on somebody that I don't want to rely on. Okay. All right, guys. I think the buck's going to stop here. I'm just going to have to just keep doing my YouTube. That's what I'm going to have to keep doing. I just have to do YouTube for the rest of my life. Okay. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get on with this. Now, everybody knew the MAGA have been getting pissed with the Donald. They've been pissed with the Donald. And to the fact that they've been burning, we're going to talk about that first, because that's a short one. To the fact that they've been burning up the hats. Once we, for the people that wasn't here yesterday, they've been burning up hats. They've been so pissed. So we're going to show that first. And then after we show the burning up of the hats, then we get on to the deeper issues. We're going to get on to the longest. We're going to, which one do I want to do first? Do I want to talk about the fact that the files, the Epstein files, or do I want to talk about the people in Florida surrounded by alligators? You know, they act like they in New York, at the prison in New York. That ain't no New York prison out on the island. That is that one may be surrounded by sharks or something, but this one has got alligators, pythons. You go running through that water, you get snatched up by an alligator, or you can get snatched up by a python, wrap around you and squeeze the living daylights out of your eyeballs. Okay. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know. And they know that's not right. They know that's not right, but I'm just worried. I'll tell you why I'm worried about that in just a minute. Let's see them burning these doggone hats.
I never thought I would see the day. I can't believe this is happening. Pinch me, is this real life? So this comes to you from a very, very hardcore MAGA supporter. If the left was right about Trump all along, then maybe, just maybe, they are right about everything else. But then the Iran military monitor, they dropped this. Trump supporters have released videos of themselves burning MAGA hats following his post about Epstein. Do you want to see the video? I think you do.
I'm not going to play with these anymore. MAGA hats are off. America First hats are on.
Burn your MAGA hats. This guy sucks. Burn, baby, burn.
Baby burn.
This is really happening, you guys.
Burn, baby burn.
It's really happening.
This is a great representation of what's left of MAGA.
Oh my goodness. They are not happy. They are really legitimately pissed that
Pissed off.
there's no Epstein files after they were promised Epstein files. So many of these people registered to vote, just to vote for that guy, only now to realize what he was all about. And he was never about saving children. I love the blowtorch. That's
We got a flame torch.
that's the best.
Ooh.
I love they're burning up all of their hats, and hopefully the smoke gets to their brain.
We got heads on a fire pit.
Because it looks like they're coming back. So, what do you think? If you think that MAGA is that the cognitive dissonance, that their shelf is breaking, do me a favor and leave a wood emoji in the comments. Like, comment, share, follow. If you aren't following me, just hit that plus sign. It's super easy. It doesn't hurt at all. And I'll be back.
Y'all hear that? Let me go ahead and put my hit the like button, a wood emoji. Give me 1 second, guys. I put a wood emoji in there. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I put, y'all want to see my wood emoji? See at the very top? Want to say Pinkie the Housewife? I put my wood emoji in there. Woo. See, I'm telling y'all, people are pissed. These people ain't playing. They are pissed because he ran on. Not that I voted for him. I never did and never would. He ran on the fact that he was going to release those files. Yes, he did. And he kept bringing up names that had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. They need to get rid of the hate. Yes, they do. They need to get rid of it. I think that's burning the hats, helping them. They're finally seeing what's going on, and the fact that they're doing this burning of the hats to them. Because with them, everything is symbolic to me. I think everything that they do is symbolic. And I think that the fact that they're burning these hats and stuff, getting rid of these hats and all that.
Burn his MAGA hats after Donald Trump told his supporters to basically get over the Epstein files. Just take a look.
We're not going to play with these anymore. MAGA hats are off. America First hats are on.
And I think this is a way that they're opening their eyes. They're seeing that this man been lying to them. This person.
Burn, baby, burn. And this is a great representation of what's left of MAGA.
And the guy who posted that video on social media is a huge MAGA fan, super right-wing. It seems like so many of these Trump voters are just done with him now. This MAGA civil war is not going anywhere anytime soon. Donald Trump was really hoping that with this new statement, people would just fall into line and follow his lead. But many of these diehard Trump fans are saying, not so fast. Watch.
Right. And when they're saying not so fast, got to remember They trusted and believed that this was that this was the Almighty Himself came down. They was hoping, and they put all their faith, they put their livelihood, their money, their lives, their children's lives, everybody's lives on the line. And you see what they got. See what they got. And he ran on that. That's one of the things besides the board and all this here stuff. Talking about he's just going to get rid of the criminals. You see what he got doing? He's getting rid of all of y'all. So let's go ahead and let me see. Let me get rid of that. I don't need that. I don't need that no more. So he ran on the Epstein file. What he gonna do? So let's take a look. Let's take a look and I want you all to see this here. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Because we're gonna see it all today. Let me see what Hillman said. They trusted in Make America Hate Again. That's all they was doing. But you're gonna spread it the wrong way. Like yeah. We're gonna watch this right quick. Now this is with CBS News. Okay, this is with CBS News. Let me do this right quick. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to put something up here so I won't forget it. Okay, here we go. This is with CBS News. New polls find support for Trump's deportation program fails. American call for more focus on prices. I don't know what okay. We ain't gonna say that word. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and see how this gonna benefit them. Oops, did I not?
Between California and the Trump administration is growing, whether it's immigration or gun laws, LGBTQ plus rights to disaster aid, and even high-speed rail funding. CBS News' Elise Preston is in Los Angeles reporting on this escalating battle over policy and power. Elise?
Errol, you can see the tug of war right here behind me. This small presence of the National Guard setting off a handful of protesters in downtown LA. Civilians and officials pushing back against the administration.
This is a political stunt, a terrible misuse of taxpayers' dollars.
LA Mayor Karen Bass blasting the Trump administration's unwelcome immigration enforcement. In June, the administration sent about 4,000 federal troops to the city, they say, to protect ICE agents enforcing immigration policy. The move triggered massive and heated protests in downtown LA.
He's a U.S. citizen!
The administration's immigration crackdown is just one of the policy battles pitting the president against the Golden State and his staunch critic, Governor Gavin Newsom.
It's about time Donald Trump grow up.
LA and California have also sparred with the Trump administration over guns, transgender athletes, and disaster relief funding for victims of the deadly fires. State and local officials are fighting back with dozens of lawsuits, the latest this past week when the president pulled $4 billion in approved funding for California's high-speed rail project. But it's immigration which is at the forefront of the fuse.
Better get out of here.
This week, the number of National Guard troops the Trump administration deployed in Los Angeles was cut, with roughly 2,000 remaining.
Why you covering your face, bro?
A bill that would prevent law enforcement from covering their faces is advancing in the state legislature. ICE Acting Director Todd Lyons told Face the Nation.
Now, let me just say this. One thing I do not like, they got these people's faces covered. I don't think that's fair. when I say I don't think it's fair, you shouldn't be walking around just because that means they can do anything. They can come and beat the crap out of you, and ain't nobody can say that. And the first thing, if you try to sue it, I don't know who that person is. We don't know who he is, and they would know. Oh, I don't know who he is. They don't give you no name. They don't give you no badge number. They don't tell you where they're from. And some of them are plain clothes people. And then they're in regular cars. I saw a video today where the person, these I didn't even call them agents. These little bandits, little crooks and stuff, be walking around in plain cars. They was in cars, not SUVs, the ones I saw today on a video, and regular clothes with the face cover. And they have been at this company once before because somebody said, "You're back." They was talking about how you're back again. You're back. We told you don't come back to this place. So the owners and some of the people that worked there was running them off. And then they was trying to grab up this, I don't know whether she was a woman or a man. The person was a woman or a man, was trying to grab up this person, but they couldn't get to him because the people that worked there, they was running them off. They make sure they came empty-handed. They go back empty-handed because they was at them. And I'm so glad, although they voted for this, but that is not, if they can do this to people that he called them criminals. They're not, if not everybody is a criminal. He is a criminal. So how are you going to call somebody else a criminal? You're a criminal yourself. But anyway, welcome to the Pink House. Make America Gangster again. With One Nation Under Blackmail, plus movie, The Apprentice, plus partner of January the 6th United States Capitol attack defendants, plus documentary, The Biblical Files. Yes, thank you for coming in. Thank you. Welcome to the Pink House. As I was saying, what was it? They got these people in regular clothes. You don't know who they are. To me, they can be some of the people from January the 6th. Because they already crazy. If they break into a place and threaten to unalive people and I wouldn't put nothing past him. He probably told him, now go out there and do this and do that, round up. And they already got hatred in their heart. I know a lot of them voted for this. A lot of the Mexicans and Cubans and everybody else they voted for this. Okay? But sometimes y'all should have saw the writing on the wall. When a person tell you who they are, believe them. Believe them. I didn't vote for him and never would. I didn't vote for him neither time. And do I ever believe anything he say? No. If he I don't even believe the mess he talking about his health with all that skin paint on his hand. That don't make no sense. From shaking too much. You don't grab a person around this part and shake with them. That y'all have and talking about his legs. There was a doctor that broke it down today. Broke this mess
will
down.
let his agents decide.
I'm not a proponent of the masks. However, if that's a tool that the men and women of ICE to keep themselves and their families safe, then I'll allow it.
I don't know, but I have a hard time.
They're not keeping their families safe. They're destroying families. They're raiding people's homes, tearing up people's homes. Oh, Lord. People are not getting due process. I know they voted for this, but once they realize, y'all got to remember, let me just say this. Once they realize they can come and do this to them, then they're coming for you next. They're just getting you immune to it. They're just getting you comfortable with the idea. They're trying to make you to the point where you're numb to it. Well, you don't think nothing about it no more. You ain't seen it so many times. That's what they want to do. They're trying to strip you from your voice, from speaking, from going out. There's a lot of people afraid to go to work nowadays. There's a lot of people afraid to even take their kids to sports, or kids afraid to go to school or to the grocery store, or drive their car, period, or let their kids go outside and play in the yard. And if your kid is not small enough to manage out there by themselves, you have to sit out there on the porch or on the steps and watch them play. They're afraid to even do that. So they've been hunkering down inside their homes. And what happens when nobody can go to work because everybody's afraid to go to work? What happens then? You're going to lose your place that you live in. First, your light's going to start getting cut off. You're not going to have food no more. You're not going to be able to pay for your cell phone. You're not going to be able to do this or that. And then sooner or later, you're not going to be able to afford the roof over your head because everybody in the house look the same. So no matter whether the mama go out or the daddy go out, whether you're a citizen or not, they're not asking whether you're a citizen or not. They're not asking whether you live here or whether you was born here or whether you nothing. If you don't look like them, you gone. That's what they're doing. If you don't look like them, you're gone. They're gonna run you down, beat your windows out, even if you tell them you're not letting their window down because you haven't done nothing wrong. You can speak to them through the window. They're gonna crack your window, even if you don't even say nothing about that. The minute they walk up on you and they realize that you don't look like me, they take the billy club and just beat the windows in. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you can't go to work, you're going to lose your place that you live in. Whether you're renting, owning, or whatever. It's gotten so bad. Well, a lot of homeowners associations are hiring the crooks to run the homeowners association now, and hiring the crooked lawyers and stuff, and they working together to get the people that don't look like them out of the neighborhood by putting a lien on your house or putting a foreclosing on your house. Yes, they're doing that now, or keep you tied up in court over one little tea-sized dent in your garage that you can't even see unless you're standing right up on it. Or when they know that you don't look like them and you live in this house, they're going to slow down and look at your house. If you got a patch of brown grass, that's it. Your mailbox got a little dirt on it from the tree, that's it. They're trying to get you out of the neighborhood because they want the neighborhood to look like them. I said it. I saw it. Okay. It's one of them. You're right. Y'all got to remember. So them running these people down and putting these people in these places, sending them out of the U.S. in places that they've never been in their life. They never been there, don't know the language, don't have no family there. They don't care about that. And if now they're doing it in the U.S. now, because they was paying $6 million, I think it was a year or something, to house people. And what they do, they take you from the deportation camp from one to the other, so you can get lost in the system. So if your family try to get an attorney, they can't find you because they moved you from this week from there, put you over here, moved you from. They taking you around from location to location, hoping that's no more so you can get lost in the system, so they can have a legitimate reason to say they can't find you. They don't know where you were sent last. They don't have the paperwork, and they intentionally got things effed up That's the same thing they did last time this person was in the White House. The last time, remember all the mothers with the kids? Remember all the families that had the kids, the people that had kids, and kids got taken away from their parents and stuff, and they never could find the kids' parents no more. And these parents got still don't know. People still don't have their kids no more, babies and everything. They probably sold the kids. They do anything for money. Rich people do anything for money. Okay? Now, so let's. Oh, I forgot to bring it up. Let me bring it up.
I don't know, but I have a hard time believing that the woman selling pineapples on the corner is going to attack an ICE agent.
Me too.
Now, according to data released by ICE and analyzed by the LA Times, nearly 60% of the people detained in Southern California last month had never been charged with the crime. Errol?
All right, Elise Preston, thank you.
Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? People never been charged with a crime. And they know that. They know that. Y'all got to remember, they ain't stupid. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Let me just get this down for you. Okay. They know what they're doing. Don't let them fool you all. And let me bring up the next one. They trying to get everybody immune to it. So that way, when things start popping off and everything, and people let me just do this so I can get it on the so I can pull it up for you all. And this is not just for y'all. Got to remember, this ain't just for the help them or save them. I know they voted for this, and y'all know I made a video saying that stay your black ass home. Yeah, I made a video saying that stay your black ass home. That but I can't sing, but I did. That was, I can't remember how long that was. That was when they had that march. That march, I can't remember how long it goes. Y'all just have to go back and see yourself. Okay? And they wanted us to help them. Oh, that was during the time I think a lot of the farmers and stuff was losing. They had nobody to work in the fields and everything because they told them that our black ass is going to get out in the field. Okay. Now, let me see. I'm trying to see about because they got these people in the Everglades. Yeah, these people out in the hot, swampy area. That's why they call it the Everglades, because it rains so much out there. They let me see. Let me see. Okay, here it is. The Florida environment pushing back legal against the immigration detention camps bill. Okay, I'm trying to. Y'all got this. Let me pull this over here so I can see it, guys, because y'all know this don't make no sense though. This don't make no sense. Okay. This ain't making no sense. How they that's I'm trying to get a okay. Y'all know anytime Joy speaks, I got anything that Joy covers, because that's my girl there. Not Joy, not Joy. Well, Joy is my girl too. But this not Joy. Oh Lord. And that's my girl too. But I swear I'm going on a brain freeze. But that's okay. Sometimes I'm on a brain freeze right now. But this is not Joy. This is but anyway, don't worry about it. I'm crazy about her too. Okay, here it is. Okay. God would have to intervene. Yeah. Because these people ain't listening. Oh, let me undo this here. Okay, y'all ready?
Picture here for a second. Why is it important to you that you get in there? For you as an elected official to see for yourself the conditions in there and for you to describe them to the public?
Well, number one, it's important because I'm one of the only people that's able to go inside that facility, walk outside of it, and deliver the truth. Say exactly what I saw and exactly what's going on. You know, when I went in and we were standing at that door, looking at the cages, looking at the hundreds of men in there, I saw myself in those cages. I saw people who were my age, people who looked exactly like me. And I thought when we were walking out of those doors of the internment camp, I thought, I'm one of the only people that looks like me and that's my age that's going to actually walk out of this place without being deported or without being a staff member that's not allowed to really talk about what's going on in there. That's why it's so important for members of Congress to conduct oversight on these facilities. And we were some of the first people to go in there with a notebook, with a pen. I had pictures. I have a full notebook full of questions that I was looking to get answered, pictures of my constituents, information about their stories. And I'm going to be back. You know, we originally planned this as an unannounced tour. Somehow they found out about it and they ended up inviting us on the same day and time we were going to show up anyway. But we got to be clear. I don't need Ron DeSantis's permission. I don't need anybody's permission to pull up to an immigration detention center and do my job, which is to go in and conduct oversight and tell the public about what's going on.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad he said that, because it seems like you have to have an appointment, but the Republicans don't have to have an appointment. Okay. Now, I got family members that are Republicans, so I'm not bashing on them, but you ain't got to have no appointment. But don't be a Democrat. Don't you be anybody else that don't look like them, or don't, if you ain't kissing that ring and bowing down and spouting that rhetoric that you was given every morning, the talking points for the morning for that day, because they all get it, the talking points, because there's no way people from different states, different people that don't even socialize with each other, don't even know each other, you put a mic in their mouth and ask them the same question, or you can ask them any question in the world, they're going to say the same thing. You ask them, how's today going? Oh, you know, the Democrats this, the Democrats that. It's a beautiful day. What are you doing? Are you out here jogging with your family? You know that Barack Obama, that you know him? He's not a U.S. citizen. What? I just asked you how's your day? You know him? Oh Lord. You be afraid to ask a question. Because That is true. Thank you, Hilly. He will get detained himself. He will. And you know what? I was thinking the same thing when he was talking, saying that he's the only person that looks like them that's going to walk out of there. And I said to myself, oh no, you look like one of them. If you wasn't up in there the right way, if they see you walking down the street, they'll get you. I'm serious. They would take you down. Hi, Carrie. Thank you for being here in chat. I was able to add an avatar. Oh, okay. Terry, I'm so sorry. Did you want me to drop my link so you can come up and tell her? Wait, let me put my let me just do this just in case. Thank you, Terry. I like your avatar. I like it. Okay. Now, I'm gonna y'all just got to realize they're gonna start with them and then they're gonna end up with us. Y'all got to remember that. They're gonna say they're coming after the people from Africa, people from that was Africans that wasn't born in the United States that look like us. Then they're gonna say the Cubans or the Jamaicans or this or that or whatever. If you don't look, and then, but they're gonna be meaning you that was born here in the U.S. Okay, thank you, Terry. They just want to just to get you anyway. They're trying to cleanse America, make America great again, unless you want to become one of their slaves on one of their farms. If you don't want to go out there and ain't working on nobody's farm. Okay? I'm just putting that out there. I ain't working on nobody's farm. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull up the next. Guys, this is some stuff here. Y'all just don't know what they're trying to do. This is not something that oh, this is what I want y'all to hear. What he was really diagnosed with. But before I do that, let me just do this one here. Let me go back. Where is it? Here we go. MSNBC. Oh my Lord! I have fell asleep and woke up. You know what? I miss you. I miss my tap. Tap. If you want to come up, you're welcome to come up. I already dropped my link. My link is somewhere down there. Oh my God, I miss you. Yes, I do. Okay. Now, this is Lawrence. When I say I love, I just like the people that I like. Okay. Lawrence said, and this is from MSNBC. Lawrence said, Pinky, let's get this show on the road. Yes, Lawrence, I sure will. Yes, I sure will. Here we go, guys.
On this program for the first time, you are going to hear the words Trump and stupid in the same sentence, but not.
He's calling his supporters stupid, weakling, and everything, like they weak, that they've been gullible, believing what the Dems saying and stuff. Ain't nobody telling them. They opening their eyes. That's all. And Trump talking about y'all like a dog. I wouldn't take that.
In the order you might expect, not in the way you have heard those two words used on this program many times before, because today is the day when Donald Trump finally said something that now that he's actually said it, kind of seems inevitable. It is an historic turn for Donald Trump. It is a brand new use of the word stupid by Donald Trump.
He said stupid.
And it is the most important Trump usage of the word stupid ever. Because today, for the first time, Donald Trump called Republicans stupid, and he means millions of them. That was his word for Republicans who have been religiously devoted to him, Republicans who think of him as chosen by God.
Y'all, they think remember I told you they think he is. Y'all remember what I said in the very beginning of the live? I didn't want to say that word, but that's what I meant. And he called them stupid, not one or two of them. He talking about millions of them. Not just in Washington. I'm talking about, it don't matter where you live at. He calling y'all stupid. He shouldn't be calling nobody stupid. You're right. Because the man ain't got him. He already, I ain't gonna say it, but sounds like he already unraveling as it is. He's unraveling as we speak.
Donald Trump turned on those Republicans today and called them stupid and said the thing that no smart politician has ever said before. Ever. Donald Trump said, I don't want their support anymore. I have often said on this program and elsewhere that no one insults the intelligence of Trump voters more than Donald Trump. No one thinks less of the intellectual capacity of Trump voters than Donald Trump. And he has always proved that in the way he pathologically lies directly to them about things that they know are not true. Donald Trump has always thought that he can do that to his supporters because he believes that they are not, in Donald Trump's mind, the kind of sharp people that he was trying to deal with in New York in his business career.
He knew a lot of those people wasn't educated. That's why they got brainwashed so easily. That's why they drink that stupid, I don't mean that stupid juice. That's why they drink that Kool-Aid. He knew a lot, I would say majority of his people was dumb. Hi, Taffy, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing just wonderful. I'm so happy to see you.
I'm glad to see you. I've been having trouble with my phone and my internet. I called my son today to let
Tell me what you think about this man calling them stupid. Do you have more than one device open, Taffy? Taffy, can you hear me?
Yes, I
You got something else open.
Okay.
Figure out what it is, because I really want to get your take on this.
Okay.
You sound like you got another mic open, or a second mic, or a second app. I mean, something else open before you jumped in on the line.
Okay, is that okay? Can you hear me now? Is it better?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay. I
Tell
can't
me
hear
what
myself. Okay, I had to call my son and let him know I'm having problems. Every time in fact, when I called him, he told me he couldn't even see me, that it was all fuzzy. He couldn't hear me. So I might fade out. I've been trying to get on all week. I've been hearing you, and I try to let you know that I'm on, but you don't even know that I be on. I be trying to let you know that I'm watching
So you've been
you.
in
I'm
my
watching you.
chat, and I didn't know you was in the chat.
Yeah.
That means
The other
I
day,
know what's going on here.
the other day your face was swollen. I don't want to
Yeah.
laugh. The other day, and you kept telling us about your mouth and everything, and I was like, oh my God. And I could not get on. Yeah, so I don't know. We might go off. So And I
Okay.
called my son because to let him know, and he told me, he said, "Mommy, you fading and you're going in and out." And I'm like, "Dude, I don't know what to do." So, like I say, I might go off. But anyway,
Okay. Okay.
and I
Well,
heard you would it was Rachel Meadows. That's who you were trying to mention her.
yeah,
Yeah.
Rachel. I love
Because
Rachel.
I was trying to get on then, and I was like, okay, am I going to be able to get on or not? Yeah.
I'm
Okay, now
glad
what
you.
did you ask me? You asked
Tell me,
me
what do you
something,
think
but
about this situation? We ain't gonna say you can. Don't say his full name. If you can say
oh,
one part of it or the first part or whatever, but just don't put his no
you
full
talking about this
P
orange
R
person?
E. Right, right. That person, yeah. Because I don't want that thing coming my way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You
What do
know
you think
what?
about
You know
this?
what I've been thinking about. What I've been thinking about, and nobody has said anything because this this savant, this idiot savant. Okay, okay, we still here
Yeah.
in California. You know, I told you we get ready to move back home because of. But anyway, they're gonna have the Olympics out here. Remember, it's gonna
Talking
be
about the
the Olympics
Olympics.
gonna be here in California.
No, I read
Yes.
today that they're thinking about stopping that, canceling that, and having it in Canada because of all the problems going on with the passports, immigration, and stuff. They don't want all their people to come from all across the world, come here, and then get detained and get beat up by ICE. They ain't having it.
Yeah, me and my girlfriend, we were talking about that last week. We were about the.
Say, okay, something is going wrong. Oh, you just dropped down. I'm going to put my I'm going to put my link back. So if you can try to come back up, because I really want to hear what you were saying. Okay. Okay. But guys, for him to be calling all of them stupid, they need to wake up and realize this man ain't for y'all. He ain't playing with y'all. He'll turn on you like a con man. Okay, here we go.
Now, I have never once been able to predict what could separate the most fervent Trump supporters from Donald Trump, what could possibly get Donald Trump to publicly call them stupid and say, I don't want their support anymore. They never seem to mind.
Thank you for coming up. Let me play this first, okay?
Okay.
Being lied to about tariffs. Trump supporters never seemed bothered by the nasty intellectual insults he used to hurl at them at his campaign rallies and his speeches when he told them that other countries would pay the Trump tariffs that they were going to have to pay. They never seemed excited about the Trump tariff passages in those speeches, but they were never bothered by Trump's public insults of them based on Trump's belief that not one of his voters knows what a tariff is. That insult didn't bother Trump voters, apparently. No political opponent of Donald Trump has been able to do anything that could separate Donald Trump from Republicans, get Donald Trump to call Republicans stupid and say, I don't want their support anymore. The only person who could do that is the person who said he was Donald Trump's closest friend for 10 years.
Right there.
And who killed himself in prison while awaiting trial on federal charges of sex trafficking. Jeffrey Epstein, the person standing beside Donald Trump in that blue shirt in that video right now. Jeffrey Epstein is the name Donald Trump never wants to hear. But Donald Trump's problem is the Jeffrey Epstein scandal that now surrounds Donald Trump and the Trump administration is very easily understood by reporters and the public and Trump voters, and people are paying attention to the name Donald Trump doesn't want them to ever hear. A new poll shows that 62% of registered voters are closely following the news about the Epstein files. 63% disapprove of Donald Trump's handling of the Epstein files, with 17%, only 17%, approving of Donald Trump saying there's nothing to see here. No one causes more problems for Donald Trump than Donald Trump. And so Donald Trump's first solution to his Epstein problem was to try to change the subject with new tariff announcements every day or utter absurdities that are very simple and easy to understand that Donald Trump would say if he believed that Republicans' attention could be diverted because, as Donald Trump said today, they are stupid. That's his belief. And on the belief that they are stupid, last week, Donald Trump went back to a long-held target of his, Rosie O'Donnell, saying in a social media post, I am giving serious consideration to taking away her citizenship. There is no way Donald Trump could take away the citizenship of natural-born citizen Rosie O'Donnell. Donald Trump knows that. But that was Donald Trump's idea of the moment, of how to change the subject from Jeffrey Epstein. It obviously failed spectacularly, but it did provoke a video response from Rosie O'Donnell yesterday from her new residence in Ireland, in which she said, quote, I'm safe here in Ireland. I'm out of the reach of the tangerine Mussolini. And I gotta say, as nicknames for Donald Trump go, Tangerine Mussolini is a possible winner, and it certainly gave Rosie O'Donnell the win in her latest exchange with Donald Trump. It will be interesting to see what nicknames the Republicans who Donald Trump called stupid today will come up with to compete with Tangerine Mussolini. Donald Trump failed to distract attention from Donald Trump and his attorney general's refusal to release the federal investigative files in the Jeffrey Epstein case, or any files in that case. The files that were on the desk of the Attorney General just days ago, according to the Attorney General's public comments. And this morning, the pressure got to Donald Trump. And so he did the worst thing he could possibly do in the middle of a scandal that he was hoping would disappear. He wrote a long social media post about the scandal, about the Epstein files. Donald Trump gave the story much more fuel today, and he kept doing it all day, which is exactly the opposite of what a smart person would do in Donald Trump's position. And once again, Donald Trump distinguished himself as the vulgarian that he is in the presidency by using profanity in his written public posting. And for some reason, putting the profane word in quotation marks in that weird way Donald Trump randomly and incorrectly uses quotation marks. And I mention that because if any other president had ever used that word in writing in public or verbally in public, the news media would rightfully explode over the use of that word. And the collapse of presidential propriety. But this is the Trump era, and every standard of decency and accountability has been lowered for Donald Trump and for Donald Trump alone. Donald Trump, in his long post this morning, blamed the scandal about the Epstein files, of course, on the Democrats, saying, quote, their new scam is what we will forever call the Jeffrey Epstein hoax, and my past supporters have brought into this bullcrap, I'll call it, hook, line, and sinker. They haven't learned their lesson and probably never will, even after being conned by the lunatic. Yes, they have been conned.
This man is, okay, Taffy, this man, I hope they are reading this and watching, and which they normally do. But let me see, Terry said they need to be reprogrammed. They do. But seem like a lot of them are strong enough to resist, and they're burning them hats already. And I'm happy. Some really got to be reprogrammed and to see what is right. Yeah, they seeing it now. What you say, Taffy?
Yeah, they do need to be reprogrammed. They need to be reprogrammed, just like Terry said. Because I think they done stopped drinking the Kool-Aid, and some of them are waking up now. They coming awake. They stopped drinking the Kool-Aid, and they realize now what they done got themselves into. But it's a little too late for that.
It's a little too late for that.
But he was real slow. He jumped out of the box as soon as he got elected, as soon as the 20th, and he started doing it real early. So he got 3 more years to continue to be hard and keep his foot down on their necks. So it
Right.
won't go away. He got 3 more years of this. So by the time
that big alligator trunk legs now, ankles,
yeah, them big swollen ankles and them big swollen ankles and everything. But if see, it won't be a midterm election because they're trying to get rid of midterm elections.
I know.
So he's trying to get rid of he's trying to redo a whole lot of things. They're trying to get rid of the midterm elections. He don't want the midterm elections. So by the time all of this new things, time for these new things to come around, he'll have everything going the way he wanted to go because he just about got it going the way he wanted to go now. But
Right.
I was saying when like 4th of July we were talking about I was went to Long Beach and we were talking about they don't need to have the what is that thing I told you? They don't need to have that thing I can't even remember now what I was talking about. They don't need to have that thing. They have it every 4 years.
Talking about the election?
No, the Olympics. They don't need that Olympics. They don't need to have that. They don't need to have it in the United States because he will deport all these people. He will put some of these people in prison. He'll mess with these folks. They don't need to come here to the United States.
Well,
They really don't.
that's what they saw an article, a video, basically them saying that they are trying to stop. They
Yeah,
plan
because
on trying to find somewhere else like Canada, hoping to get it put in Canada. But
somewhere they don't
yeah,
need to bring it here. They don't need to bring it here because he'll destroy it. He'll make it bad for some of these people, especially the dark skinned ones and the people of color. He'll grab them up. They'll be the first ones that he'll mistreat and misuse. Now they don't need to have the Olympics, not in the United States. Because did you also hear about how he wanted to change the Washington Redskins? They had changed that name. He
right.
want
He
that
wants them to
yeah.
go back to the
To,
wait, let me
to the
I
Redskins
got it
again.
actually. Let me see. He wants them to change the name back
Back to the
to
Redskins. Back
yeah,
to the
to the
yeah.
Redskins.
Yeah, he wants that to be back to the Washington Redskins. And just
Right.
like the tariffs and stuff. And he don't realize that the tariffs are not gonna affect a whole lot of these different countries. They're bypassing the tariffs now.
Right.
Mexico, England, a lot of these countries are bypassing it. They are bypassing these tariffs and they forming their own things.
Right.
They have formed another group and they are bypassing. The United States it's gonna get swept away. They're gonna lose all of the stuff that they thought they were. They were used to be number one. They used to be the most powerful country, and they're getting ready to be lost. We used to be the most powerful in medicine and in all the talk, all kind of
Yeah.
things, and we getting ready to lose all of that because of him.
Right.
Because he getting ready to make the United States lose a whole lot of stuff. Call
Well,
himself the art of the deal, a businessman. He's not a businessman.
right.
He's
No, he's
nothing.
not.
He's nothing.
But when you're talking about losing everything, we're becoming the laughing stock
The laughing
from other
stock.
countries. A
Yeah,
laughing stock, and
the
we're not
laughing
looked
stock.
up on as a big, powerful country anymore. Or the
Not
dreams of
anymore.
country where everybody want to come and live and see people and started. Basically, it's hurting everyone here, hurting
It
businesses.
really is.
It is
Somebody
hurting people
the
that
art.
will come here, colleges. Students are not coming to exchange students are not coming here anymore. They can't even get here no more. He's hurting colleges, everything. You name it, he's hurting. And it's gonna trickle down to hurting the whole U.S. Basically,
Yep.
when I say hurting all of us, all sectors, no matter what sector, what industry you're in, no matter what, it's going to hurt the country. And people are not going to be wanting to come here anymore because we got a madman on the loose. It's like we need to, and people can't speak. And he wants silence all newspapers, all social medias,
Yeah.
it's no more than a stereotype he's doing. And with the help of these crazy folks that's running around with masks
Yeah, and
on.
he getting rid of all of the talk show hosts, the ones that's making fun of him. He
Right.
getting like I forgot the dude that had a talk show at night. Next year is his last year. He getting rid of him. He want to get rid of Jimmy Kimmel. All of the ones that's making
One has
fun.
already lost their job. I can't
Yeah,
remember which one. He's
yeah,
already
a Colbert.
lost
I think
it.
it's Colbert. I think it's somebody Colbert. I think it was Colbert. He got
Yeah,
rid of him. And then Rosie O'Donnell, she had to leave the country. She moved over to Ireland. And
yeah.
and that other woman did too. Somebody else moved somewhere. Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen's
Oh
not
yeah,
here
she
anymore.
left as soon as the
Yep, she
Diddy
left
stuff
too.
hit.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's gone because she didn't want to get tied up in, because she knows she's like this with the Diddy here, and she knows they're gonna come knocking at her door
Yep. And
and
how
stuff.
could you
So,
be a businessman to my art of the deal and lose bankrupt two casinos? How could you lose a casino, bankrupt two casinos? Art of the deal. What deal, dude? I mean, it's like every business he had, he can't seem to keep it, and they're not paying attention to that. They don't realize this man done lost everything. He lost everything.
but when you are brainwashed, it doesn't matter what somebody say. You just focus. You ain't just gotten brainwashed. So all when you can tell a person is brainwashed when they give all their money away to you, when they go ready to stand and unalive people for you, whether they ready to be caught on camera on national TV breaking into the Capitol, when they're ready to do anything for you, and they and make no sense, and they give up their family, they go against their wives, their kids, and everything for you. They don't make
Yeah,
no sense. They don't
lose
make
your
no
life. Lose your life because that woman that got killed, she was from San
sense.
Diego. She was from,
Unalive. Yeah,
yeah,
unalive.
unalive. The person that got unalive was from out here. Yep,
Right,
out
right.
here. And then he cleared them all.
Yeah.
Just cleared them all. Got all of them. Everybody, cleared
Mhm.
everybody. Just
Right.
cleared them all. It's just
And
ridiculous.
one thing I um the prosecution attorney, the lead prosecution attorney in the Dittler's RICO case,
Oh
which
yeah.
was
See what he did?
Maureen Comey.
See what he did for her. Yeah.
Right, she was let go. She was fired. She did
Because he
not know
hated the,
she was going to be fired. She had no idea she was going to be fired. And
the
for
sins of her
that
father.
to happen, huh?
The sins of her father.
Right, right. And she was really good at what she did. She did
Yes.
an excellent job at the Diddy trial, and she had
Mhm.
to do a good job with the Epstein for Epstein to be in prison, and
Yes.
Wayne Maxwell too. You can't tell her
Yes.
she didn't do a good job. He just is personal with him, and
It
he's not
is.
supposed to be doing personal things. You're
But
working for the public. You're working for the people of the United States, which is us. Your job is to base on us, and you're trying to run this like Kim from North Korea or Putin.
yeah. Yeah.
You're not them. You're not them. You ain't gonna be them. You can go over there and run it. But let me get on to the next video right quick.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and bring this one down. Wait, let me see how long I got. There's 10 minutes left. Let me just see what else he's going to say.
By the lunatic for many years now, but Donald Trump wasn't actually referring to himself when he said that, and it was just my artful
Lunatic.
edit that let it sound that way for a moment. What he actually said was, even after being conned by the lunatic left. Donald Trump ended that social media rant against Republicans, saying all these people want to talk about, with strong prodding by the fake news and the success-starved Dems, is the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. Let these weaklings continue forward and do the Democrats' work. Don't even think about talking of our incredible and unprecedented success, because I don't want their support anymore. Weaklings. Donald Trump is calling Republicans stupid weaklings. And as of today, he doesn't have the support of the people he calls stupid and weaklings. But it will take some time to know if Trump's loss of their support is permanent. Calling them stupid and weaklings probably won't help Donald Trump.
Mr. President, I know you want to move past all this intrigue over the Epstein files, but I do want to ask you to clarify something you said this morning. You said this was all a hoax. Has your attorney general told you this was a hoax? What evidence have you seen?
No, it's
of
not
that?
the attorney general. No, I know it's a hoax. It's started by Democrats. It's been run by the Democrats for 4 years. You had Christopher Wray and these characters and Comey before him.
Guys, let me do this
It's
right
a bad
quick.
group. It started, actually, look at the Steele dossier that turned out to be a total hoax. The 51 agents, the intelligence, so-called intelligence agents, it was a hoax. It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats, and some stupid Republicans and foolish Republicans fall into the net.
There you have it. But there's something I want to show. It just this just broke today. Let me bring that up right quick. This just broke today, and let me just bring it up right quick. This is with CNN. It's Epstein's ex-girlfriend and Trump accuser speaks out. Whew. What do you think, Kathy? Before I started.
She needs to tell everything. They need to let you talking about G-Lon.
I don't know. I don't
Is
know.
it
Well,
you
maybe
mean
we're talking about the same person. This is with CNN. This just
you talking
broke
about
today.
you talking about Gilon, the one that's in prison?
No, I'm not talking about. Well, I don't know who they talking about. This just broke today. We're getting ready to find out. No, it's not her. It's somebody else.
Okay. I don't think I saw that. I don't know. I don't think I saw that.
Okay, I haven't seen it either. Like I said, it just broke today.
Okay.
Okay, so this is new for me. This is going to be new for you all too, as well. So we're getting ready to watch it here right now. So here we go.
Girlfriend speaking out tonight. Stacey Williams, a former Sports Illustrated model who dated Epstein in the early 90s, has spent time with both Epstein and Donald Trump.
See, I didn't. So we don't know her. Do you know her? This just broke today. And let me just tell you something else, guys, that you all haven't heard. Allegedly, Shannon Sharp there's a new allegation against Shannon Sharp.
Oh, Lord.
Somebody else and came out. He just settled a lawsuit. Remember?
Yeah.
OnlyFans model, Gabby, sued him for $50 million, right? Lawsuit. He settled this lawsuit this week, just a couple of days ago, right? He first said that her and her attorney didn't show up in court, which was a lie because they never took it off the docket. And the reason why they never took it off, which is not OnlyFans model attorney. This is the attorney for Shannon Sharp. They supposed to took it off the docket because they was trying to make a settlement, and instead, that's why Shannon Sharp attorney came out and apologized to Gabby's attorney, which everybody know who he is. Okay, but anyway, he apologized because he knew they was wrong. But anyway, they settled that lawsuit, and I did the live on that yesterday. Now he got another allegation.
Wow.
So he settled one, so he can hopefully be in time for the pregame season. And now he got another one. See, he should have paid that girl off, gave her what she wanted a while ago to get her quiet. And now you look up. Here comes somebody else. Once they see that you got that money, you just went on and paid her. Oh yeah, now I better come on out now too and tell my story. But if you did it, Shannon, you did it. You did what you supposed to not do with these women. That's all I want to say about Shannon. We're going to talk about Shannon tomorrow in his new allegations. He did it. He did it. He tried to put that big black baby in her. Yes, he did. Yep, here we go.
Trump together in one disturbing alleged incident, which Williams went public with last year.
Wait.
Stacey Williams, a former Sports Illustrated model who dated Epstein in the early 90s, has spent time with both Epstein and Donald Trump together. In one disturbing alleged incident, which Williams went public with last year before the presidential election, Williams says Trump groped her in front of Epstein at Trump Tower in 1993. Here's what she told our Sunland Serfati when she first broke her silence.
The second he was in front of me, he pulled me into him, and his hands were just on me and didn't come off. Then the hands started moving, and they were on the, on the side of my breasts, on my hips, back down to my butt, back up, sort of. Then, they were just on me the whole time. And I froze.
Williams also claimed that Epstein and Trump looked at each other and smiled during the alleged incident, which Williams says she now believes was coordinated and, quote, some kind of weird, twisted game. Trump denied Williams's allegations through his campaign at the time, which said in part, quote, it's obvious this fake story was contrived by Kamala Harris's campaign. And Stacey Williams is out front now to speak out for the first time since the uproar over Trump's handling of the Epstein case. Stacey, thank you so much for joining us tonight. As you know, Epstein is dominating the news once again, and his relationship with Trump is under scrutiny. While you were dating Epstein, can you tell us how close these two men were?
They were best friends. I dated Jeffrey for a period of more or less, I think about 4 or 5 months. And the only friend that he would mention every time we saw each other or had a phone conversation was Donald. And he would share a lot of anecdotes. I have plenty of anecdotes. And yeah, they were very close, and they were up to no good.
And how did Epstein talk about Trump? Sort of what was the quality of those anecdotes and how he described him?
Well, there was a time when he mentioned that he had to check in on him because he was unwell and very upset about something that had happened. I remember because he was late to pick me up, and he was explaining why he was late. They were just, it was such a long time ago, but it was just that was his bro, that was his wingman. It was clearly, I'd hear about Ghislaine and I'd hear about Jeffrey. And I met Ghislaine in his house. She would come wafting in and out the home in New York. So he was clearly just someone that he talked about all the time. And again, I met Jeffrey the second time, and we started dating based on the reintroduction that happened at the Plaza Hotel at a Christmas party in 1992 that Donald Trump threw. And they were very, very close.
So let's talk about this incident, alleged incident in 1993, where you say that Trump groped you in front of Epstein. I do want to note that CNN has spoken to 3 friends of yours who confirmed that you told them about this alleged incident over past decades. Can you tell me more about what happened that day, and particularly how Trump and Epstein interacted?
Yeah, and before I get into the details of what happened, which, obviously I told you guys and I've shared with multiple outlets, the specifics of the assault that happened, I want to point out that I was polygraphed before I did all this by one of the most renowned examiners in the world. Michael Wolff has hundreds of hours of interviews with Jeffrey Epstein where Jeffrey confirmed to Michael what the two of them did to me long before I came out and told you all of this. So those are two critical data points that you need to have. And now I'll walk you through what happened. I was dating Jeffrey. He was always talking about Donald. It was his bestie and everything. And he was joking about how Donald thought I was hot and Donald thinks I'm this or whatever, you know, wants to talk to you. And he was telling me this as we were taking a walk down Fifth Avenue one day. And he said, let's stop in and see him at his offices. So we went up to his office in Trump Tower. And within a couple of minutes, Donald was outside of his door and his hands were all over me. They were on my breasts, they were on my butt, they were on, you know, my hips, up and down, while the two of them just kept having a normal conversation. I don't remember exactly what was in the conversation. Again, this was, you know, we're talking 90, this is 93 now. It was something about, it was irrelevant. It was like, oh, Stacey's career's on fire. She just did Sports Illustrated again, you know, blah, 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 blah. And they were back and forth, smiling and grinning and carrying on a conversation while Donald ran his hands all over me. And, you know, when that happens in broad daylight in someone's office and an assistant's walking back and forth, you're in shock. If it happens in a dark alleyway, right, you defend yourself. But when it's hidden in its brazenness like that, which is Donald Trump's forte, you know, you go into shock. So I froze, and it was over and very quickly. It was a few minutes. And then we got back in the elevator, and Jeffrey's energy had changed. He was like seething. He was enraged. He wouldn't make eye contact with me. And then we got out on the street on Fifth Avenue, and he looked at me and he just started yelling at me, saying, why did you let him do that? And he was so enraged. And then I remember thinking, like, why did I? I felt like I was coming back into my body at that moment, and I was confused. So that's the story of the assault.
And I do just want to note, Stacey, that Trump has denied these allegations, which you are well aware of. And I know at times you've referenced videos, which we have not confirmed the existence of. But I know that you felt that this was coordinated later when you look back on it. What was it that made you draw that conclusion?
Well, I was sort of known in the industry for being somewhat combative with, you know, photographers who would expose themselves or do inappropriate things, or even guys who would touch or harass on the streets. And Jeffrey was aware of that. And I think he was excited. I think the gist in my mind, given what he knew and the way it played out, was, hey, I'm going to deliver this person to you who's actually not going to let you get away with what you do. And I did, because I froze. Like I said, when it's hidden in its brazenness like that, you freeze. And, you know, he's a master of that. So, I mean, he talked about it, right? He talked about pussy grabbing on the Access Hollywood tape.
And tonight, if you're aware, President Trump has filed this libel lawsuit against the Wall Street Journal over its reporting that there was this note bearing Trump's name as a signature and an outline of a naked woman that was included in a 50th birthday album for Epstein in 2003, a note that also depicted an imaginary conversation between the two men. And part of it reads, quote, Donald saying, we have certain things in common, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, yes, we do. Come to think of it, Donald, enigmas never age. Have you noticed that? Jeffrey, as a matter of fact, it was clear to me that the last time I saw you. And then finally, Donald, a pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday. And may every day be another wonderful secret. Trump called that letter fake. He said it was out of character for him because he never wrote a picture or drew a picture in his life. Wrote a picture, I think he said. No, it's not his kind of language. Based on your time with both men, does that sound out of character to you?
What, are you kidding me? I know what they were up to together. It happened to me. I was polygraphed. I have the post-assault postcard with a love note. So I have the receipts. Where are Donald Trump's receipts? Where are they? I know what they were up together, and I know what that means. It's very clear. It wasn't baking or fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Stacey Williams, I really appreciate you taking the time to speak with us tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. You know what?
Yeah.
Trump know he,
What?
I mean, that Donald Green Orange man, green, what I said, oh, green orange. But anyway, you know that sounds just like him. Drawing that, saying that was in the 50 album. It was a 50 birthday album, a letter in the 50 birthday album to Jeffrey Epstein. Trump, I mean, that man know better. He know he did that. He wrote that. That don't sound like me. That was not my. That's exactly your words. That's exactly what you'll do. Sounds exactly like him. Oh my Lord. Did you have anything to say about that? And you know what? I'm glad that woman got her evidence. He can dispute anything all he wants. She got receipts. Mm, mm, mm. And for
Yep,
her,
she got her.
no, I was going to say that that Jeffrey Epstein let the orange man do that. If that was your girlfriend, you calling her, she calling herself your girlfriend, you calling her your girlfriend, why would you let your friend come and grope up on her? Any real man, they'll let you know they share women. He bring women to him. So the orange man thinking that's another woman for him. That's another woman for him. Terry said she's in the UK, and I think that you're saying that who's in the UK? Is that Ellen in the UK? I think. But yeah, what do you have to say about this one here, Taffy?
Well, she has her receipts, and she believed that it was a setup. Because she said that anytime a man would show himself to her, what she would do, how she would carry on. And so she think that Jeffrey probably told him that she's not gonna let you get away with touching her or groping on
Right.
her. She's one of those type of women that you're not gonna be able to get away with that. And so he brought her over there. That was a setup, and she failed the test.
That's right, and that's why he got so angry because but she froze. Like she said, sometimes people do freeze in the heat of moment. It was
Yep.
like because you don't expect it.
Yeah, that shocked her. She was in shock.
And so that's why you're getting all upset and everything. If anything, you've been going. If it wasn't a setup, then he'd been going off on Trump. But no, they do the same thing. That both of them are just alike.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
you
they
know
just
what? Maybe that part of his mind that the Alzheimer's is in, he not recalling. He can't recall. Yeah.
yeah that
Yeah.
mind is getting to be senile.
Yeah. That's
He's getting
not
a little
me. That's
senile
not
there.
like me. Yeah. Uh-huh.
You
Yeah.
don't know what's like him. He don't remember them days no more. You don't remember them
Yeah.
days no more. That man can barely stand up and walk. He don't remember that no more. This is there was one more video that I did want you all to see. It's on the alligator. Let me just show you something. Guys, this is that Allen. Let me show you this Allen right quick. I want to show you all this Allen before we go. Look, this is Epstein's Allen. Y'all see it? This is Epstein's Allen. This is the Allen actually, and also one of his victims, Jeff Epstein, and the victim that was with what was that prince, one of the prince from whatever country that is. But anyway, she unalived herself. That's what they're saying. She unalived herself. But that's not the only one. All of a sudden, they all be coming up unalive lately. one of the ones that was in New York, testified. One of the strongest victims that spoke out. But this is Epstein's Island. This is the island where no woman want to go. Once you get on that island, you can't just say, I'm going to swim back home. I'm getting ready to take a cab. No, you can't. You stuck there until he lets you go, unless you're going to go hide in some trees, in some bushes for a while. But then when you got to come out, they're going to keep you. Terry said when he was on the bus with Billy, yes, I remember that. Billy Bush had said that what he does, grab him by the ussy. Grab him by the ussy. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Go ahead. I just wanted y'all to see this out. Yes. Okay. What did you say, Taffy?
Yeah, that's what Billy Bush did say that. He said that while he was standing up there. Yeah, he was standing right there and said that. Then they both laughed. Oh, that's just boy, yeah, locker room talk.
That ain't
Yeah.
no locker room talk, is it?
Well, that's what the wife said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's this locker room talk. The boys talk like that.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't know no boys talk like that. These are grown men. Grown old men. It was one more thing. Let me see, do we have time to see that? Because let me see. Oh, I don't have time. Let me see. I'm trying to show one of them. Trying to keep it under 2 hours. Here it is. Let me show this one right quick.
Sign going up late last night in the
Here it is.
Well, a new sign going up late last night in the Everglades, marking the official opening of an immigrant detention center dubbed Alligator Alctraz. Today, the first detainees arrived at the controversial facility. Florida's Attorney General said they would be processing hundreds of migrants there.
Y'all hear that? Alligator Alley. Y'all hear that? That's one of the ones I want to show you all. How they talking about they opening up a new one, huh? Did y'all
And
remember?
he's thinking about opening up Alcatraz. That's a waste of money. That place need to be condemned. In fact, it is condemned. Because when they do a tour, you just go around. You can't go inside. But he wants to open up Alcatraz.
This is in Florida.
Yeah, I know down there in the Gator.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got storm season, hurricane season getting ready to start any minute.
It is. Yeah, June 1st through November 1st. Yes, it's hurricane season.
Yeah.
Down there. My son
Well,
said he think it's gonna be bad this year.
It's gonna be bad. Yeah, it is. Well, guys, thank you Kathy, for coming up. We're gonna go ahead and be going, but tomorrow
me.
Huh?
I say thank you for having me. I miss coming up here to be with you guys.
Okay, thank you. We're gonna finish tomorrow, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. We'll finish up.
Okay, what time are you gonna? What time are you gonna be? Okay, well I'll be looking out for you.
Okay, thank you.
I'll be looking out for you.
Call me. Okay.
Okay, I'll try to remember. Okay, you have a good night now. Good night, everybody.
Okay.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.